But ultimately, and these are just two examples, ultimately, these are secondary forms of reconciliation. Because when we go to 2 Corinthians 5, I read pieces and then I left a couple pieces out there. It also tells us God has given us the ministry of reconciliation. And he has entrusted to us the message of reconciliation. And we are his ambassadors carrying forward this message. And then when we ask the question, well, what is the message? It's be reconciled to God. That's reconciliation. And so as we seek to make peace with unbelievers and cooperate as much as possible and have some level of reconciliation, this is the reconciliation that we want to emphasize. This is the reconciliation that matters most. And all the other relationships we have, all the other attempts at peace that we make, and that's all secondary to the great problem of humanity's separation with God. And if we get that right, then all the other relationships will fall in place. So this is the primary reconciliation we seek, and this is the gospel motivation that motivates Aaron Shoup and his family. I'd like to tell you about Aaron Shoup and his family. He's a mission worker within the United Reformed Churches, our federation. Some of you may remember when he came here and spoke to us along with his wife and his children. They're mission workers in Guinea, West Africa. And he was in town recently, and we had him over for dinner. And I have a friend that lives in Surrey who's also from Guinea. And I thought, well, I have to invite him over too. So Roger came over for dinner. And Aaron and Roger, they started talking in this African language, and it was fantastic as the wife and kids and I were just watching, and I was smiling at that. But Roger, who is a Christian, Roger asked Aaron Shoup what he's doing. And Aaron told him, I'm working with the Fulbe people. And that particular people within Guinea is notorious for being difficult people, and particularly difficult to Christians. And so Roger's eyes, I wish you could have seen it, just popped open when Aaron told him that he works with these people. It's like, what? How could you do that? How could you do that kind of Christian mission work among those people? And Aaron said, because another way of asking that question is like, how could you be reconciled with them, right? How could there be a relationship there? And Aaron said, in Christ, Christ brings barriers down. And I believe that the gospel message is what these people need. And so we go and we do this work. And that's true. Even among Muslims and Christians. Right? Great separation, but there's hope. A hope which is rooted in Christ.